up, you guys? It's your boy, the Kryptonian, saying, bringing you a review for One Piece Chapter 213. Oh, man. I don't know where to start with this chapter, man. I'm absolutely geeking out over it, man. This will be one of those chapters like in 211. I left out what happened with Mr. 3 sneaking off, or 212 where V.I.P and Koza have their moment. I'll focus on other things. Oh my god, man. This chapter here, absolutely hilarious. Like, I like when Nami's just like, happiness punch, and she drops the towel, and she's like 100,000 berries each, because you have Sanji, you have King Cobra, Luffy, Usopp, everyone's trying to sneak a peek over the showering wall to see Vivi and Nami, and Vivi's like, Nami, how could you? Oh man, that was funny. That was absolutely hilarious, because Nami's just like, I don't care. They want to look, I'm going to get paid. Like, I love that woman. Absolutely hilarious. And you know, Sanji's just like, make it rain in this bitch. You know, Sanji's doing that, man. That was hilarious. Another thing that I thought was pretty damn funny was the ending where they get the bounties, and Luffy's got 100 million berries. Wow. Wow. I knew Luffy was going to get a bounty increase, but I didn't know it was going to be by that much. Okay? I didn't know it was going to be that much. Like, oh man, I can't wait to see Shanks' reaction. That's going to be crazy. Shanks and Ace, I got to see that. That's got to be coming up. That's going to be, oh, that's going to be so awesome. 100 million berries. Oh man, and the Navy's like already blocking the port. Oh, Oda's doing a really good job of setting up this chapter, man. Not this chapter, but this arc. And the arc isn't completely over, but oh man, 100 million. And then Zoro's got 60 million. If I'm not mistaken, Zoro's 60 million is already higher than anything that was in the East Blue, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's right. Oh, that's wow. Wow. I gotta know. I'm gonna be fucking myself up for spoilers. I gotta know this. Because if Luffy's already got 100 million, somebody's gotta have $1 billion berry. Like, $1 billion berry bounty. That's somebody's gotta have $1 billion bounty. This is crazy. This is crazy to think that Luffy, that little boy who was drinking milk because he couldn't drink alcohol with Shanks and the rest of Shanks' crew, as $100 million or berry bounty. Crazy. You know, like, I'm reading this and it's like watching a child grow up, and you're watching his life unfold, and you're seeing him pursue his dreams. Like, this is good. Really good. And I thought this was just going to be one of those slice of life chapters, you know? Like, nothing too heavy, nothing too surprising. Just slice of life, okay? Because Luffy wakes up and he's eating everything in sight at the dinner table, and at one point, you know, he's taking food off of people's plates, and Usopp's just like, alright, you bastard, you want to take my food? He put some really hot sauce on, or some hot pepper onto Luffy's plate. Luffy just like, ah! Flames coming out of his mouth and everything because it's super hot. And he's like, that's a dirty trick. He's talking with his mouth full. And then when he gets in the shower pit, you know, him and Usopp, or the bathing house, they fall, they slip. You got Sanji saying, where are the women at? And then you have Cobra like, they're over this wall. Bring your ass. Like, to see all those different things. Even Chopper, you know, insulting the doctor who's praising him because he's never seen medicine like Chopper is making. And Chopper doesn't know how to handle it. Like, I wasn't expecting a lot, you know. I thought that there might have been something coming, given the fact that all the Navy people are trying to get into the palace. They're trying to get Luffy and the others. And I figured there might have been some holdovers from Tashigi stuff, you know. I wasn't really thinking too much of it, because when Chaka's like, pirates, what pirates? And then Sanji and Usopp just walk right past their ass, you know. I was thinking, oh, nothing to worry about. Chaka can hold them off. Nothing serious is happening. But then, in hindsight, when you look at it, Nami's just like, I think we're thinking about leaving tonight because, you know, things would get pretty serious if we stayed. And they don't even know that their bounties have gone up by this much. You know, I'm going to make a prediction, because just looking at it, if Luffy has 100 million. And Zoro's got 60, and there's a 40 million gap between the two of them. There's either a $20 million gap, which is bullshit if that's the case, between him and Sanji. Because I feel like he and Sanji should be right there next to each other. If Zoro's is 60 million, then Sanji's got to be 50, 55, somewhere around there. And then after that, it should be like a $10 million gap. So you should have Usopp, and then you should have Vivi, and then you should have Chopper. That's just my take on it. But I think all of them should be higher than anything that we've seen in the East Blue. But overall, very good chapter. If you can't tell from the very beginning, I was marking, geeking out over this one. Oh man, this is one of those chapters, man. Like, oh man, I'm falling in love with One Piece all over again. I never fell out of love with it, but like, it's just chapters like this, so refreshing, man. I just love how as soon as you get really comfortable with what's going on in the story, and you're getting drawn in and stuff like this, Oda's just like, bam, got you, bitch. I love seeing stuff like that. So my chapter question for you guys is, at this point, did you think Luffy's $100 million berry was justified? And also, what'd you think about Nami's basically saying, hey, 100,000 apiece? Like, what'd you think? What'd you think of the old peeping Tom moment with all the different guys, man? But as always, if you like anything I had to say, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share. Greatly appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.
How you